Hi, this is David again, and I thought I was a little bit getting over some of the Utah Mormon sexual education laws, but I don't know. The Mormon Church just seems to put out so much comedy. There's no reason to watch TV. There's just not. I mean, every day I find something that is like Barnum and Bailey. Let me read to you a little bit. I'm going to have to look down at the paper. I don't have this memorized. This is Utah Sexuality Education Law and Policy. Now, if this doesn't reflect the Mormon Church, I don't know what does. If we put in there Mitt Romney or John Huntsman, we're going to see this federally. I'll guarantee you, we'll see these kinds of things federally. Okay, number one, at no time may instructors be provided, including response to spontaneous questions raised by students regarding any means or methods that facilitate or encourage the violation of any of the state and federal criminal laws by a minor child. So if a kid raises their hand in class and goes, wait a minute, I don't understand, what does that word intercourse means? He's out of there. I don't know if he's going to state prison. That's maybe an exaggeration, but he's going to the principal's office, okay? Utah State Code requires that each newly hired or newly assigned educator who teaches or who will be teaching any part of a sexual education class must attend a state-sponsored course offered annually that outlines the state-designed curriculum and Utah Code regarding the teaching of human sexuality. So if you get a job in Utah and your class information covers anything sexually, you, the teacher, is going to an annual class where the Utah people are going to tell you what you can teach and what you can't teach. So it doesn't matter what the book says, and they don't have a book. So it doesn't matter what the book says, okay? The Utah Health Education Core, a suggested curriculum framework produced by the Utah State Office of Education, provides greater detail regarding grade level and topics to be included. The Health Education Core states that in grades 3 through 12, students should receive disease prevention and HIV and AIDS education. Beginning in grade 7, students should receive instruction that abstinence, don't have sex. This is the whole foundation of the Utah control your penis and control your vagina philosophy of the Mormon Church. Abstinence, over and over again, is the best way to prevent unintended pregnancies and secure sexually transmitted infections. Now that's a true statement. If you ain't having sex, you ain't getting these diseases. That's the way it goes. Okay. Also, an annual presentation about adoption should be given to students in grades 7 through 12. Well, isn't that interesting? Adoption. Why do you think that's in Utah Code? Mormon Social Services, paid for by the Mormon Church, doesn't want children anything but adopted. If you say the word abortion, Jesus Mormon will come and slap the crap out of you. So they want that money coming in for adoptions. They want those pregnant girls to give those babies up to Mormon couples who don't have children. Is that a reflection of the Mormon Church? You bet. You bet it is a reflection of the Mormon Church. Within the state board rules emphasizing abstinence before marriage and fidelity after marriage. Now, why would that be included? Fidelity after marriage? Oh, I know. Isn't it the Mormon temple ceremony that you will have no sexual intercourse with anybody except your legally wed husband or wife? Is that a reflection of the Mormon temple ceremony? You bet. It is. This is Utah state law. This isn't federal yet. Let Romney or Huntsman get in there. You'll see it federal because Mormon Jesus wants everybody's penis and vagina to be controlled. They're not allowed to teach the idiosyncrasies, of intercourse, sexual stimulation, or erotic behavior. The advocacy of homosexuality. If you're trying to get someone gay and you're recruiting, which I've never seen a gay person recruit. The only person I've seen trying to recruit is a heterosexual. And I don't think too many gay people have children on welfare. I think it's the heterosexual group. But hey, I could be wrong. The advocacy or encouragement of the use of contraceptive methods or devices. Oh, so if you have a child that's sexually active and you know they are, there's nothing you can do. I didn't see the word on here, chastity belt, but I should have. I should have seen the word chastity belt. If your girl is sexually active and she's 17 years old and she comes and said, Dad and Mom, I want to get some birth control pills. If she's a Mormon, no. You go ahead and get pregnant. You're not supposed to be, but you go ahead and get pregnant. Reflection of the Mormon Church. Now, here they're going to say here, the advocacy or sexual activity outside of marriage. Is that the Mormon Church reflection? You bet it is. You bet it is. It's a theocracy in Utah. And those two Mormons running for presidency, Mitney especially, Mitney, that should be his name. He is a state president, has been a state president and bishop. He is not a person that sits in the Mormon Church. He's a leader. He's endorsed this crap. He lives up in Park City. He lives this crap. He loves this crap. And he helped to pass this crap in Utah. And if you don't think he's going to pass it as president, you're naive. This is House Bill 236, introduced in January 2007. So if you want to look that up, look it up. Utah youth. In 2007, 83% of high school students in Utah reported having been taught about AIDS and HIV in school, compared with 90% of high school students nationwide. So they're 7% down in teaching the kids in the state of Utah anything about sex. So anyway, I just wanted to do a quick video and let you know that these Mormons, they don't just leave the world alone. They are actively recruiting. They're actively taking their legislation and their control of penises and vaginas and spreading it throughout the world. If these two men ever get elected president, it will be a sorry sight, and we will see teenage pregnancy skyrocket. There'll be no Planned Parenthood. They've wanted to stomp Planned Parenthood out for 25 or 30 years. There'll be no contraception for young people. There'll never be any kind of morning pill. All that will be gone. And if you're a girl, the Mormon Church doesn't even want just to control your vagina, they want to control your uterus too. So if you have a baby by incest or rape, or you just happen to get pregnant, you can't go down and get a legalized, clean, safe abortion. They want to stomp out Roe versus Wade. You'll have to fly to Mexico, like we did in the old days, or go down into the back alley with a coat hanger, like we did in the old days. So women's rights, blacks, gays, polygamists, every group in the world, these people hate. And the thing they want more than anything else is your uterus, your penis, and your vagina under their control. Don't elect these Mormons to any office. They ruined Utah. Why give them a chance to ruin the other states? Thank you.